What's cracking, Jack? I've got 5 college basketball plays that you have to consider in conference tournament play for Friday, March 6th, coming your way right now. Buckle up, baby. You're in the jungle. Off the jump, it's the best bet for today's show, the Daily Sizzler. And you know, Jack, that up until NCAA tournament time, this time of the year, the best bets that you can make are within the conference tournament games. Today's Sizzler is Winthrop, minus 3.5 over Charleston Southern. Winthrop, 13-3 inside Big South Conference play. Charleston Southern, just 6-10. Now, they split the season series 1-1. In the first meeting, Winthrop was an 8.5-point favorite. They won by 4. In the second meeting, Winthrop was a 7.5-point road favorite. They lost by 2. A 3.5-point line for this game is a 5-point correction to what the books thought these teams were just a week ago. That's too much. Both teams shoot the 3. Both teams shoot it at a good percentage. But looking at what else tilts the scale for me in conference tournament play, there's a glaring hole for Charleston Southern. And that is that they turn the ball over more than any team in the conference, 14.2 points per game. Winthrop turns it over second least behind High Point. And turnovers are historically one thing that matters greatly on neutral court postseason tournament play. Charleston Southern commits more fouls than anyone in the conference, 21.6 foul shots allowed per game. And Winthrop gets to the line, 27 foul shots per game, second best in the conference. Also, the second best free throw percentage in the conference. The Winthrop Eagles, minus 3.5 is today's Daily Sizzler. I do free content here on YouTube, as you know, every single day. Every play is heavily researched and overly analyzed. Every play that I take, that I offer in my videos is Silverback certified. But I don't bet personally every single game. If you want to bet only when I'm betting, there are a few ways to do that. And I always say, treat the videos like a menu. Take what you want and leave what you don't. Number 1, my $5 favorite play of the day. For just $5 and no further commitment, you get my best play of the day text to your phone. The second way to do it is my March Madness special for $50. You get every single college basketball play that I bet from now till the end of March Madness in the middle of April. Ironically, it's March Madness. Along with my direct number. You can text me anytime. Say, Silverback, USB, what do you think about UCLA versus Michigan State? You can text me. You can ask me questions. I respond. Guaranteed response. The third way to do it is to become a Jungle member. And if you want the full Jungle experience, if you want to roll with everything that I'm rolling with every single day, get my full betting card, access to our members-only Discord. You can do that by going to silverbackjungle.com or texting free trial to the number on your screen. All 3 links are in the comment section. So now we go to the Big South, and we're going to cap Presbytarian plus 2.5 versus Radford. Radford 9-7 in conference play, Presbytarian 7-9. In their 2 regular season meetings, both in January, Radford beat them by 11 and by 19. Radford's the better offensive team, Presbytarian the better defensive team. Radford, the better rebounding team. Presbytarian turns the ball over so much more, though, which, of course, I hate in conference tournament play. You know, I like 3-point shooting teams on neutral courts and in conference tournament play because they can pull away. Radford takes the 3rd most threes in the conference, and their 3-point make percentage is 34.5, which is above average. I don't see any reason why we think Presbytarian can stay within this number. I like Radford minus the 2.5. Now we go to the Atlantic South Conference Tournament, and we have the Stetson Hatters plus 9.5 versus the Austin Peay Governors. Austin Peay, the much more dominant team, 15-3 in conference play to Stetson 7-11. This is my favorite situation for handicapping lesser-known conferences in tournament play. We have Austin Peay, who's the much better team, coming off of 2 straight losses. I love that because Stetson, the much more inferior team, coming off of 2 straight wins. I love that. Stetson, very home court dependent as well, just 3-13 away from home court this season. And because of that, the line is a tad deflated. I have this line closer to 11.5 when I cap the game. I preach that entering conference tournament play, the end of the regular season has not historically mattered. We're getting the best defensive team in the Atlantic Sun Conference, who also scores 9 more points a game than Stetson, at a deflated line. And Stetson turns the ball over more than anyone in the conference, 13 times per game. This game fits my model to a T. I love Austin Peay minus 9.5. Over to the Metro Atlantic, if you will. Sacred Heart plus 6.5 versus Merrimack. Now, I gave you Sacred Heart yesterday. Took a little bit of flack for it. Plus the points in the comment section took a little flack. They went outright. So shut your mouth, Jack. Merrimack was the best team in the Metro Atlantic this year with a conference record of 17-3. They played Sacred Heart twice, beat them by 18 and 17. Here we have a line of plus 6.5. Sacred Heart does have the advantage, though, having played on these rims on Thursday. And I love 3-point heavy teams on neutral courts in tournament time. I beat it to a pulp. These teams are 1 and 2 in 3-point attempts in the Metro Atlantic. Merrimack is the beast of the conference, and Sacred Heart scored 91 points on this court Thursday as an underdog against Iona. I think these two teams trade blows and go over the total of 146.5. And to wrap it up, we go to the Missouri Valley Conference, MVC, if we're into the whole brevity thing. For our last game, it's Drake plus 11.5 versus Belmont. And you know, brother, I gave you underdogs galore on Thursday that hit. You should thank me. I gave it Drake plus 5.5. They won outright as well. Belmont, 16-4 inside conference play. First in the conference, Drake just 16-14. Drake lost by 13 at Belmont this year and just lost by 2 at home against them. These are two high-scoring offenses that shoot the three a lot. You know, it's close to my heart. They shoot 3 points at a combined 52 times per game, both at a high percentage. I know Belmont will hit their threes. They make 40% on the season, which is incredible. And I like the fact that Drake just shot on these rims on Thursday. These two teams can combined for 193 points when they played on February 3rd. I like the over 159.5 in this game, Drake and Belmont. Have a great day, Jungle Nation. Put your favorite plays of the day in the comment section. Take me up on my $50 offer to get all of my college basketball plays between now and the end of March Madness. We shall profit together, and the feast shall be glorious. I'll see you next time with a little more money in your pocket.